In an extreme electronic warfare environment, where GPS signals are completely blocked, how can a military maintain precise killing power at ultra-long ranges? The answer is the Red Dragon. It is a new weapon system introduced by the U.S. Army. They spent $17.58 million on this new technology. It is a one-way attack drone with long-range autonomous strike capability. This is more than just a simple tactical purchase. It represents the fact that the Pentagon is working hard to solve the most lethal shortfall in modern warfare. AeroVironment developed the Red Dragon. This is the same company that became famous on the battlefields of Ukraine with the Switchblade drone. But the Red Dragon belongs to a completely different level of weaponry. It is a software-defined autonomous attack system. Its core technical advantage is a staggering 400-kilometer strike range. This range is nearly 4 times the distance of the Switchblade 600 used before. It can carry a payload of 10 kilograms. That is enough to carry an explosively formed penetrator to destroy light armor and vehicles at great distances. This means a small-scale combat unit on the front line now has a massive new power. They can directly take out an enemy command center 400 kilometers away. They can hit logistics hubs or air defense radars on their own. Missions that once needed stealth bombers or cruise missiles are now independent ground missions. The true power of the Red Dragon is survival and guidance resilience. In modern high-intensity conflict, over-reliance on satellite navigation has become a fragile and suicidal behavior. The Red Dragon was born specifically for an environment where there is no GPS. It is equipped with advanced onboard vision processing. It uses digital scene matching technology. In simple terms, it does not need a satellite to tell it where it is. It does not need an operator at the back to guide it by hand. Once it is launched, it can rely on its own inertial navigation. It uses machine learning perception tools. It can autonomously recognize and lock onto targets, even within complex electromagnetic interference. This optional man-in-the-loop design is a critical feature. It means that even in the extreme case where the communication link is cut, the drone can still complete its final strike in autonomous mode. Furthermore, the operational logic of the Red Dragon is a major shift. The design places extreme emphasis on fast response and mass deployment capabilities. A small team can complete the full deployment in less than 10 minutes. They can launch 5 drones every minute from simple catapults in a continuous sequence. This allows a small unit to quickly saturate enemy defenses deep behind a line of contact. And since it is electrically powered, its acoustic and thermal infrared signatures are extremely low. Traditional air defense radars will struggle to catch its trail before it begins its terminal dive at 45 meters per second. This means the enemy might not discover the drone until it is directly overhead. A $117 million contract for P550 long-range reconnaissance drones is being carried out along with this purchase. This shows that the Pentagon is building a closed-loop system of sensors and shooters at the same time. The P550 is responsible for finding targets within 40 kilometers of the front line. Then, the Red Dragon is responsible for executing the kill within 400 kilometers of depth. This achieves what is called the decentralization of lethal strike capability. In traditional war modes, a battalion commander had to report through many levels of command. He had to request support from stealth bombers or cruise missiles for a deep target. Those strategic resources are very rare and expensive. But now, through this cheap and autonomous weapon that can be consumed in large numbers, a small team has this targeting power. This matches the drone dominance initiative from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. The goal is to replace expensive precision with cheap scale. From a strategic perspective, the Red Dragon is a very clear indicator. Future warfare will be autonomous. It will be cheap. It will be long range. Whoever can be the first to escape the reliance on satellite navigation and constant communication will win. At the moment the digital battlefield has a blackout, they will be the first to strike through the defensive boundaries of the enemy.